Good morning. Welcome to ABC 123 Trader. Today is June 25th. It's a Friday. And let's start looking at the NASDAQ futures. But of course, we have to do our due diligence due to the federal government. And the federal government wants me to read a risk disclaimer for you guys. So here we go. All forms of trading carry a high level of risk, so you should only speculate with money you can afford to lose. You can lose more than your initial deposit and stake. Please ensure your chosen method matches your investment objectives. Familiarize yourself with the risks involved, and if necessary, seek independent advice. U.S. government required disclaimer. Commodity Futures Trading Commission. Trading financial instruments of any kind, including options, futures, and securities, have large potential rewards, but also large potential risks. You must be aware of the risks and be willing to accept them in order to invest in the options, futures, and stock markets. Do not trade with money you cannot afford to lose. Alrighty, now let's start looking at the charts. Alrighty, good morning. Let's start looking at the day trend, or the daily on the NASDAQ. As you can see on our sell phase, we're just getting into the buy phase, but we still have 12 hours before the buy phase kicks in. So what I'm going to be looking for is, we are picking up and we have some resistance right at the top here. If she pops, then we're good to go. But maybe, let me see here. Let's put, no, that's okay. What I want to see, I would like to see a nice big pullback for today, for this last shift for Monday. Maybe we can wrap it around and then we get into the buy phase. We had a good run here for 7 days, couple pullbacks, but I would love to see a nice pullback for a continuation. That's what I'm looking for, but we don't know until we see everything. And then on the other chart, I'm going to switch it over, and I got to add the delta. I lost my my template for some reason. I must have deleted it somehow. So let's switch the screen here so you can see exactly what I'm looking for. So what we have here, I gotta set everything up. Okay. So what we have here, as you can see, it's still trying to creep up. We have a lot of volume right in this last 30 minutes. So at 9 o'clock we had a high amount of volume. It peaked to this point. This is where we're ranging. But what I like to see is break through this market maker, and if we can get this big run, this will be amazing. We'll find out. So what I'm going to do is I just got to add those two indicators so I can finish this template. I should have saved this template. Oh, maybe I did, but I'm just going to be resetting everything up here. I'm trying to get back in trading mode. Like I said, this summer I've been just taking it really easy. So we have the momentum panel I added, and I added one more thing. I had two things there. Oh, when I look at it, I'll see. But I don't want those colored backgrounds for this one. Yeah, so we're bottoming out here. Oh, the delta, that's what we had. We had our delta on here, now I recall. And we're just using the NinjaTrader's delta and see how their delta is performing. And we'll go from there. And I think I have one more chart that, for now, actually it just kicked into a buy. So if we do get a pull down and pop up, we'll find out. Now, how's our delta? Our delta's at 938, and if that's what it is, then we'll see what the price action will happen first thing this morning. There we go. There, I'm kind of set up. Ooh, very tight range, guys. 0.14 and negative 0.2. So it's just, the market has not been moving at all. So that's the side. So it could be one of these ugly days that maybe we can get a point, or everything falls off the cliff. On the news, I was reading the news, and it stated that it showed all four going up. Stock future extend gain inflation report comes expected. Nike surges, whatever. See, key inflation. See, they're signaling inflation. So they're trying to set it up for the punch down, but we're getting into a buy phase, so maybe it'll be another few weeks yet. So we'll find that out. And we're 2 minutes before the open, so let's see what the price action is going to happen here. And which chart is this? That's okay, I'll use this one for now. Templates. Oh, actually, you know what? I'll put, I know what I'll do. I'll put it back to here. Let's transition back. And then I'm going to add a new chart that I know I saved a template. That June whatever. Let's go template, oh not day. I think we had it at, see which template it was. Okay, we did NQAB there, and we had another one called June, I thought, June 24th. Let's see what it looks like. Yeah, we can use that one. I'll use that one for today. There we go. Okay, so now we hit on that level again 2 times in a row. We're at 930. So what I'm looking for on the range, see how delta's happening, 800. Got to break below here, we got to break below here and continue on. So we're going to watch. And we're at 0.16. Let's open this up. Yeah, we want to get down to, if it really works, down to here. And I don't want to add it to that chart. We're at a 30-minute on that one, and we're on that one there. I don't want to add it to that chart either. What the heck, I'll just add it for this one for now. And hopefully it doesn't crash like I did last video. Fit predictor. I'll put it on this one today until I set up my charts properly, the way I like them. Actually, you know what, that might be okay, because it's on a 30-minute. So basically we have a target here, target here, target here. And we'll see what happens. But right now she's just holding. See, at 9 and 0, so this is good. And what's our vol? We're still holding at 800. So what I look for first thing in the morning, we don't see any major movement. See, there's no volume movement. Okay, we have to break through here, and yeah. So if this really happens, then we got a good runner here. And do we have any order blocks that I have set up? No order blocks. I'll put order blocks on the other page here. Where's my order blocks? Order blocks, 1 hour order blocks I like, and I'll make it a 4 and a purple. See if there's any major order blocks. Way down there, so at 14,280. Where's 14,280? Right down here. This is a major order block here, guys. I'm going to switch this over so you can see. So what I did is I added order block, and see how thick it is? Right down here. I have an order block here. There's actually multiple order blocks, that's why it's doing that. So this is the big area. We could get to level 1 here, as you can see on an order block. There's a mini order block here, mini order block here. So we have to see if she taps and taps and keeps on going. Right now we're above the baseline, and this is the old yesterday's level, so we have to wait. And I don't have market open on here. Where's market open? I'll have market open on there as well. That's what I had on that chart that I remember. Market open. We're going to go market open. And then what we're going to do is we're just going to turn off this one. I don't want previous day. I just want to see where the current one is. And yeah, see, she's just chattering everywhere. And delta is going up. It's only at but it's hardly moving. It's at 1100 right now. There we go. Hopefully that'll be good enough for us for today. And how's the Williams? Actually, look at this. Even on a 5-minute chart, look how slow it's moving. 7.5. So she is not moving. Okay. Just playing around. And we're 4 minutes in the open with no price action. I don't have the trend tracker, trend changer. That's fine for now. See, so what? See, as you can see, we're just vibrating within this zone, and let them play with the contracts. See, it's still holding 8 or 9, so there hasn't been a really big punch, and so we're still, look at this, we're still holding at 0.2. That means we're being 0.4, so it might be a range bound day. If she pops, we can go to 11. At 11, we'll look at the price action here and see if she comes back down to the center. But this is just holding, and so what we can do is we can just constantly watch this between these two here, and that's what I'm going to reprogram. I'm going to be putting it, I might add it to this one and just have our numbers flashing so we know what our price action is, or our delta, sorry. Open this up a little bit more. Look at that, just holding. What is our range on this? From the top to the bottom, 25 points, eh? When it does this, we can it can be possible that for the first half hour it just vibrates before it kicks off, and but you see there's a major delta sell-off. We'll see if it breaks below 0, and if so, then maybe we can jump in. No, that's not good enough. It's still in that chop zone. They're just chopping. Yeah, it's just ugly. We have to break 50% here. It needs to break these sections here. Yeah, so the delta was from 1,000. It did drop 1,000 though, so we'll find out. Just adding my day trend. I don't know where my number markings are. Okay, so we're in a day trend buy. How long have we been on day trend buy? Did that day trend actually work? It took off. It just, yeah, it worked, but too bad it jumped that quick. So we're still holding at 0 on our delta. She's trying to push down now. We're at 0 right now on delta. So the first half, or it's 30-minute candle. What I'm going to do on the momentum panel, I want to get rid of some of the noise. So we're going to keep target 3 off, target 4 off, and okay, we got 3, 4, 1 and 2 I'll take as conservative. And then let's see what our retracements are. I'll keep the retracement numbers in, and then that's the one that crashed yesterday, so I don't want to touch that, not with this amount of volume going on right now. There we go. So our market open is here. There's our prior open, our prior close. These are the three I'm looking for right now. So look at that. Target 2 is up here, but we're still holding within this zone. And she hasn't broken. She's just playing. Look at that. It went from 1,000. Look at that. Look how they're playing. 1,000 contracts back and forth. Crazy. Did hit the 50% marking, and we're still above there. Maybe it is going up today. We'll find out. Okay, now we're moving in 3 minutes, 13 points in 3 minutes. It's one of those days. You have to wait. And right now, see on our baseline, if we look at everything here on the baseline, see, we've just been playing up and down within the baseline, see? Big wick up candle here, big wick up candle, and they're just gobbling up contracts right now. And we're still within that 1,000 range, and we're literally on a doji candle on the 30-minute chart. Well, you can see it's even a doji here. Indecision in the market, okay? Friday. Things are looking like it wants to push down, but see, it's too early. This is a 3-minute chart, right? So it's too early. We're at 13.5 points. Red means more volatility in the market. $6.30 in the market. What was that? It had some kind of news event. And so we're playing within this cloud. So let's just stay out of the cloud. Once we start breaking down, market maker, actually I'll put a region in there for the market maker. This was yesterday's market maker zone. So that's the region we have to watch out for. If we break past this and continue on, then this is, I think that's, okay, that's day trend. So we can go down. If we do a deep pullback, look how far we can go. But there's order block, so it's probably at the 60% zone. But I don't think that's this. I think this day trend is done. So now we wait. See if our times are working. That's the other thing I don't have. That's going to be on the other chart now, I remember. Let's go like that. Let's see how far we are. So 10 o'clock is the sell time. Where are we on the buy time? 7 o'clock going down, worked to there. 9 o'clock holding. So if that's the case, guys, the market, if it keeps on holding like this until 10:05, we're probably going to expect it to go down for the hour really aggressively. And then again at 11:15 or 11:30 once again. So I think it's going to go wave 1, wave 2 that you see. And then, whoops. And then wave 3. If you think about a Z pattern, look at this. I'm going to go path here. I thought there was an indicator called path. Yeah, it's called path. So think if it's stepping down. A, B, C. And then maybe double bottom. By 2 o'clock. And then, might be wrong. You don't know until everything comes into fruition. And then boom, boom, go the retracement. And it is a Friday. So that's what might happen. We're looking at, the reason why I'm saying that is we're at a doji. This is supposed to be buying like crazy, but it's holding. So basically, but our delta is still at 900, so it's still holding at positive, but it's consolidating right now, basically before the breakout. So what's happening right here to here, and it could happen all day. This is where it's holding. Breaks out above, makes a few points. See, we got our 2 tops up here. Then there's our super top right up here. So I'm going to put a region up here. Where's my region? Right here. So where the prior high is. So if it does come up here, then it could be a major sell-off. It's one of the two. We're just waiting. They're just playing dumb games right now on us. Delta is still positive, and you got to realize, if you think about it, we've did 15 minutes. Look at the range, still playing in this zone, knocking everybody out, getting impatient, saying, "I need to trade. We need to trade." No, we don't. Let's wait. Wait for this stupid. Like yesterday, I tried to take that high risk trade. I took that loss, as you can see, and then I gained it back for 180. If I was patient enough, it would have been 360, right? So. And it is a Friday, and for some reason Fridays I get knocked out sometimes. It just drives me crazy. No, but let's take a look at this. See this? Look at the delta. Whipped up here, whipped down there. Crazy. Yeah, a push resistance, nothing. And now this is our 15 minutes. The way the map is, it's supposed to be going up, but we don't know. It might just go here and one more time down. So, and look how tight the range is, 0.17 to -0.2. There's nothing, guys. Nothing. I might not even get a trade. So, we'll see. I think it's going to be that timestamp of 10:05 before it starts doing the kickoff. Let's open that up. I'm gonna. We got the range to. Well, why does it pop? Yeah, well, whatever. I'll put it right there. It's my baseline. It is baseline. I thought I have baseline on here. Order blocks, Williams. Yeah, the baseline right there. Oh, they're off. Got volume bars on there? When you write so many indicators in the past few years, you gotta figure out what you're doing. Ah, it's Williams probably. Yeah, that's the Williams bar. Okay. There we go. I'm just trying to figure out my color codes. And the reason why I do so many color codes for bars and everything, it's instead of looking at the raw numbers, you can sometimes justify exactly what's happening. So if, for here, red means, the way I designed it, means a lot of volume. Okay, so when you're watching the market and you're seeing colors increase, and then all of a sudden you see this major increase, you know it's the price action of the market makers, what they want to do. First half hour is usually always red, and then we look at a couple of blues. But once you're working over the night, because this is 30 minutes, so it's a little more deceiving. But if you go to, let's say, Well, we'll let them play out here. Let's go to a 5-minute chart, for example. And then what you can use is, see the blue here? We know this is going to be a bottleneck. Boom. So we have to watch. Boom. Take off. Of course, there was some news. So when we use those colors, while this thing is trying to decide which direction to go on, and as you can see, we've had 20 minutes of this range here. Just going up and down, up and down, up and down. I mean, you could probably short and go long and short and go long until it's done, you know. But I'm not going to play that game for myself personally. Let's see how this delta is working now. Look at this. Now we've got some good selling off delta here. But we need to break this zone. After this zone, we can take a trade from here to here, here to here, here to here, continuously on. We're on the baseline. Not yet. No, not yet on the baseline yet. And that cloud disappeared. So we'll watch how this one works. So if you were just using the momentum panel, your first trade would have been from here, trying to get the target one. So you didn't even hit it yet. Just playing really ugly games. But look at how the delta is going. So for myself, if this is going to be the 10:05 guys coming up, because we've got 10 more minutes, and we'll see what happens with this much delta pushing down, then it might be our signal to jump in around 10:05. We'll let them play this game, gobble it up, play this game, gobble it up. See, they had a major sell-off here. Look how it's going now. But I want to get out of this zone. Once I get out of this zone, then we can go. We'll let them whip out, whip down, whip up, whip down, because they hit the bottom of the range again. Look at this. See, they hit the bottom of this range. They hit the market maker line the first time. Went back down. Maybe they're buying more contracts. Look at this. Wow. Look at that, eh? Negative. Look how negative it is, and now it's at 0 again. Let them keep on pushing. What was the high and low here? 693, delta low is negative 214, 203. What was the high here? High 1 there, delta close 814. So right now they're at 0. And we'll wait. We'll let them just gobble and gobble, and looks like it's starting to break down. -2 to -4. It might be a range bound day. Okay. If we break through here, I might be able to take a short here. Just give me a second, guys. I gotta set this one chart up. Okay, it is set up properly. Not yet. What I'm looking at, I'm looking at my leveler right here. See how she's might be breaking? So I just want to get out of this zone. And delta is starting to go negative, guys. Let's see if it just gobbles to the bottom, reverses up again, and because we're at 0 now. If we break 113 here, then we can probably start taking her. Where are we at? 952. 1005 is supposed to be sells. See if she taps. A lot of guys would jump in. Let's see if there's a really bounce. What's our delta now? Now we're at negative numbers here in delta. Now let's see if it gets back to 0. Starts breaking 50, we can go in. Up to 58. Let them play this game. Okay, we've got 10 minutes. If it just keeps on playing it for the next 10, it'll be perfect. And our timing is perfect. Still negative 1,000. So they went from positive 1,000 to negative 1,000. Okay. Fifth target one, level 1. Okay, so now, perfect. This is good education here. High volume, high volume, high volume, less volume, big drop off. Gets to the bottom with high volume here. If this breaks, now we're on where is it? We just got into a momentum sell. Now we would love to see it pull back where this 45 is, somewhere in this zone here, and then go for it. If not, it might drop like a stone, and if it does, then we can jump in. We're watching this number right now because this is where it's supposed to break, right? And they're gobbling. We're still at 56, 55. I said once we break 50, then we're okay. Because usually at that 50, that's your psychological number. And you know what I'm going to do? Hopefully it doesn't lock up on me. I'm going to try it again. Okay, let's see where all these numbers are flashing. Okay, we're at 47. It's our first initial pop. Now we can go for it.
Order filled.
Okay, we got 60. Did you see the 60 down there? So now we can go to the bottom of this market, or we can go to where the 67 is. As a conservative trade, what we can do is go to the bottom of the range. Where are we on this one? Fib target 1, level 1. We'll go buy limit here.
Order submitted.
Look at my other chart here. And then we'll put it right there. $33, yeah.
Order filled.
There we go. That's your trade for today. That's what we were waiting for, guys. So basically what I was looking for is we watched, what's our delta now? Yeah, negative 2,000. And so what I was looking for, the reason why we chose this, I said this is your most conservative target, 32. Now it's probably going to go to 15, but she's dropping like a stone, and we're at almost at 10 o'clock. So at top of the hour, 3 minutes before, I like to see what's happening. This was our initial move. Bounce back, continue on. Probably 10:05 is going to do a reversal here. But there you go. One single trade. And I'm going to show you transition. See how she's vibrating now? See, this is your rejection. We took it to level 1. This is where I put my marker on. Level 1 was lined up with the bottom of the Fibonacci range. Okay, so what we did is we took this area. Once we started seeing it breaking 50, 46, this is the trade we took. So we hammered through here, hammered through here. How much volume was there? 6,000 contracts. Now she'll probably hold for a while, pop back up, maybe continue on. Other than that, you guys just make sure you pinpoint your trades, trade safe, and you guys have a great day. Take care.